This is lesson 3, and we're going to look a little more closely at some of the structural elements in the cyclorama building. Now that we have a rough, alright, there's how we left it at lesson 2. So there's several other things we want to do as well as set, in addition to modeling, is to set up scenes so that we can quickly navigate to a floor plan, a section, another useful vantage point from which to model. I think it's open in the model. Okay. So we've modeled so far a couple floor slabs, this round thing. I'm leaving the openings and all that stuff for last because we first want to get the the basic structure and volume in place. Let's turn on the AutoCAD underlay as well, and you notice that in my view style, I'm set to X-ray so I can kind of see through everything, see what we're doing. So I'm going to a top view, and I'm going to save this view as a scene. So I can quickly navigate back to it. Save it as a new style because we want to save all the visibility settings with it. And let's just rename it provisionally floor plan. And you couldn't see that because it draws in the window slightly beyond, so we have to, yeah. All right. So if I go to an isometric view, is that really a floor plan? No. A real floor plan would be a section through this with a cutting plane at 4 feet above the ground. So let's contrive that. Now, remember, we're going to have more than one. If I look at the elevation view, right, we're going to have more than one floor plan. So 4 feet above the ground level is going to be through the stair here roughly, and then 4 feet around this second floor on top of this podium is going to be different. So let's see how we can contrive a floor plan for level 1 and level 2. Notice we have all these columns there which we haven't modeled yet. You can see them in the elevation, but we'll examine the floor plan more closely to see how to design a strategy to go about modeling them. From an isometric view, then, I'm going to cut a section plane. And I'm going to explain what happens when I do this. If I place this on the ground, everything disappears. Why? Because my section plane is cutting all the geometry at that elevation, or elevation of 0. Right? So if I take this section plane and raise it 4 feet up in the air, so I'm moving on the vertical axis 4 feet, enter, that's my floor plan at level 0. I'm going to save. So if I go, yeah, all right. Top view. I'm going to add a scene and call that, save it, save everything. Floor plan ground. Right? Let's go back to the isometric view and cut another section. I could copy this section, but let's just do it from the invoke it explicitly from the toolbar here. So section plane again. And this time I'm going to take the section plane I just created and move it vertically. Well, let's see. First, I'm holding the Shift key and align it. I'm going to snap to the ground plane on the podium. A little hard to do here. Let's see. Let's just put it here provisionally, and then I'm going to go back to my back view. Let's see. Select the section. I'm going to move it down so it hits the ground plane, and then push it back up 4 feet. 48 inches by 4 feet. Okay? And if I go to a top view here, there's my floor plan through the dome, right? So I'm going to save, add this scene, floor plan dome area. You can call it whatever you want. I'm just assigning meaningful names that I think are meaningful. Okay. Let's go again. So what's the purpose in doing that? Because now I can select my ground floor plan and my dome floor plan. There's my dome floor plan, and there's my ground floor plan. I'm just invoking that scene and then going to the isometric view. So when I'm at grade, this is my floor plan. When I'm upstairs at the dome, you could also save these isometric views, right? This would be used. I make extensive use of scenes. I could add this scene and call it floor plan ISO at dome, which is simply floor plan dome, and then I click on the ISO view. And let's go to floor plan ground, ISO, and add a scene called floor plan ISO at ground. Okay, so now I can click back and forth between the floor plan at the dome and isometric and the floor plan at the ground. This is useful when you're modeling a place at ISO at ground, ISO at dome. Is that right? Yeah. This is useful when you're modeling, placing furniture, otherwise, having to organize interior elements in these spaces. So the scenes save you a lot of time navigating through your model and providing you with a point of view that's useful to you when you're modeling things. Notice I don't have perspective on. When you're measuring things or otherwise organizing things, you want the axes to be given equal weight. Perspective is later useful for illustrating things, but when you're building stuff or explaining stuff, you're best without the perspective distortion. So that'll be lesson 3. Let me save this as file, save as cyclorama, lesson 3, and let's call it scenes, because that's what I focus on. We'll do more scenes in the next